So these are 7 areas we focus on when we're dealing with brain, when we're dealing with the guts. Like I said, if you're gonna have, you're gonna address problems with the brain, you cannot afford to overlook the guts. You've really got to give your gut some nourishments. And so I'm not going to go over everything, but the main thing with the gut is that you've got to address the microbiome. A good, healthy gut has to have a diversity of different kinds of bugs and bacteria, kind of like a rainforest. If you go to the Amazon, you have a lot of diversity. You go to the Sahara Desert, you find much less diversity. So you're looking at improving the growth of different kinds of good bacteria, kind of like what you do in the Amazon forest. You're trying to reproduce that lush vegetation that has the trees, the shrubs, plants, and so on and so forth. You also want to, this number 4, I probably should have changed it. I said you want to give the good bugs food, the right kinds of foods, so that the good bugs can grow. Now, and I'm going to get to it in a minute, what the bugs need cannot be digested by the human body. So your human body doesn't really need it. So it means that you have to consciously think about putting things in your mouth that you know that you are not going to digest, but that is going to be digested by your good bugs. And this is not a new concept. Even from birth, mother's milk contains certain proteins and certain sugars and certain carbohydrates that the baby cannot digest or make use of. But that mother's milk that contains those compounds are for the good bacteria in the baby's colon. So the good bacteria can grow and multiply and populate the colon, and therefore, in turn, help the baby's immune system, help the baby's brain develop, help the baby's cardiovascular system develop. That is why we know that kids who are born, who are not breastfed, and those who are born with cesarean section, they don't do as well health-wise than those who are born vaginally and who are breastfed, especially those exclusively breastfed for about 6 months, because there are certain things in that natural process that are very, very, very beneficial to the health of the individual, especially in that critical time of life.